Are you looking for the best point-and-shoot cameras? In this video we will look at some of the 4 best cameras on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Sony ZV-1. If you want a compact vlogging camera, look no further than the Sony ZV-1. It's small, lightweight, and designed specifically for vloggers, with features you won't find on more photography-oriented point-and-shoots like those above. While the ZV-1 doesn't have a viewfinder, it's the only camera on this list with a fully articulated screen, making it easy to monitor yourself while recording. It also comes with a detachable windscreen for its microphone to help cut down on ambient noise. Sony has since replaced it with the Sony ZV-1 II, with a wider-angle lens ideal for walk-and-talk vlogs. Still, the original ZV-1 is an even better deal now and has some advantages, like optical stabilization. The camera uses Sony's ever-reliable autofocus and has a specialized product showcase mode, automatically shifting focus to any object held up in the frame rather than prioritizing your face. Like most point-and-shoots, battery life could be better, especially if you're recording in 4K, which can cause overheating with longer takes. Still, the ZV-1 is tough to beat if you need something compact for vlogging or video. At number 2. Panasonic Lumix ZS80. If you're on a tighter budget, the Panasonic Lumix ZS80 offers a lot of value for its price. It uses a smaller sensor than any of the more premium picks above, meaning image quality is lacking, especially in low light. On the upside, it's a portable camera with simple controls and plenty of extra features, including post-focus and focus stacking, which let you adjust your image's focus after the camera captures it. It also has a tilting screen that can flip all the way up for selfies and vlogs if needed, and it even has a viewfinder, which is good for sunny days and helps with composition. That said, the real selling point of this camera is its zoom lens. It has a very wide zoom range that gives you a ton of flexibility to zoom in on faraway subjects or take wider angle shots like landscapes. Battery life is also decent, and it can even record 4K video, albeit with a heavy crop. Overall, this is a great little camera for the price if you're looking for a cheap point-and-shoot with plenty of zoom. At number 3. Sony RX100 VII. The Fujifilm X100V may be a drool-worthy option for enthusiasts, but the smaller and slightly more affordable Sony RX100 VII is the Swiss Army knife of point-and-shoot cameras. Though it doesn't have a fancy hybrid viewfinder, it's still packed with nice features like a pop-up electronic viewfinder and a pop-up flash. And though its zoom lens isn't as sharp or fast as the prime lens on the Fujifilm, it has a fairly wide equivalent focal length range of 24 to 200 mm, giving you much more flexibility with framing and making it easy to capture faraway subjects. It uses a 1-inch sensor, so overall image quality and noise handling aren't quite as good as they are on the Fujifilm. However, its sensor is still larger than the sensors in most compact cameras and smartphones, with great image quality for its class. Its stacked design allows for remarkably quick 20 frames per second burst shooting and minimal rolling shutter distortion. Add in a fantastic autofocus system, and this is one of the most full-featured point-and-shoots on the market. No wonder it's on its 7th iteration and counting. At number 4. Fujifilm X100V. The Fujifilm X100V is a bit costly, and you may have trouble getting your hands on one amid stock shortages and increased demand, but this is still the best point-and-shoot camera we've tested, for a good reason. For one, its unique hybrid electronic/optical viewfinder gives you more flexibility with framing and composition, letting you toggle between an unfiltered view of your subject and surroundings or preview exposure settings in real time. Its built-in lens has a versatile 35mm full-frame equivalent focal length that's wide enough for busier scenes but tight enough to capture more isolated subjects. The lens is also sharp as a tack, with a fairly wide max aperture that's well suited to low-light situations. Inside, the camera uses the same high-res APS-C sensor found in high-end interchangeable lens Fujis like the Fujifilm X-T4, giving it a leg up in image quality over most point-and-shoots. And with a sleek-looking and sturdy exterior, it's a clear winner among point-and-shoots. That said, there are more compact options out there, as well as more available options. The Ricoh GR3 is a great alternative if you don't want to sacrifice APS-C image quality, and this camera will fit in your pocket. It isn't nearly as versatile, with poor video capabilities, a fixed screen, and no viewfinder.